I'm going to do the Capricorn love reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. I'm going to use my romance angel cards. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, the links are down below. Also, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It greatly helps out my channel. All right, so we have the conflict, finances, and career. What do you need to focus on? This could be the one. And then future energies, we have romantic feelings. So sounds pretty good. All right, so let's get some tarot for the conflict, finances, and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. We have the wheel, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Three of Cups, we have partnership, friendship. Definitely, this could be the one, and then the Queen of Pentacles come up. I feel like it's a best friend type of energy here. Two of Swords and the Chariot, so it could be a Cancer sign. Then we have the Hermit, Virgo, romantic feelings. I feel like this relationship is different from other relationships. I feel like it has a sense of a different feeling. Oh, Ten of Cups, look at that. Love that. I feel that right now you could be throwing a lot of work in. You could be throwing a lot. You're putting a lot of energy on work. Like you've thrown yourself into your work and you're really, really busy. I feel that I don't really feel that it's financial issues. It could be that if this is a current relationship, that maybe financial, when financial issues are a factor in a relationship, it can become very stressful. Whether it's a career where you're you're having to spend a lot of time at your work and the partner feels left out, that they feel that they're not as important. And so that person is kind of torn between, they really want to work on that career, but yet they really want to spend time with that person, and you feel like you just can't do both, and it's causing a lot of stress and anxiety, and it affects your happiness because you're trying to split your time between the two. So it could be getting your relationship back on the friendship track. I do feel that communication is very important, and I also feel that if you're single and you do spend a lot of time at work, that if you get into a new relationship, that you explain to the person that your work is important. Obviously, your relationship is important, but you're at a point in your work or your career that you need to put a lot of work and you need to put a lot of time into that. And is this person willing to understand that? And even if it's a current relationship that you're saying, I really need to focus on this, and I need that as you being my partner, that you have to understand that this is important to me and I'm going to have to spend a lot of time doing this. But also, if you have to do that, to also put some time aside for the partnership and say, okay, whether it's a date night or it's just figuring out these things. But the biggest thing is having that communication, to be able to communicate with this person and say, this is what I'm feeling. This is what's going on with me. When you shut down and you just do things, then that creates a wall between you and that person, because that other person doesn't understand. They're not comprehending it. And if they're having trouble with the choices and decisions that what you have going on here, that maybe you have to look at the relationship and say, understand that I understand that you're struggling with it, but this is also important to me too. I just feel like it's almost like I'm having trouble communicating here, but I feel like that's something that you need to make sure that you do with this person. I feel that this is a strong relationship here. I feel that this is a different feeling of a relationship. With this this energy here, this future energy that's coming in, I feel like the relationship is something that's different, and it brings a sense of fulfillment to you, especially when the Ten of Cups came out. I feel that it brings a sense of fulfillment to you that you haven't felt before. I feel that there's a lot of emotions going on here. I feel that this can lead to something that's very happy and very fulfilling. Look at that. We have the Queen of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the King of Cups. It's like happiness in between the two of you. And then we have letting go of the burden. And then these two, we have the Sun and we have the Justice. I definitely feel that that this will work out. Again, what I was saying is that I feel that communication is very important. We have the Death card, which is Scorpio. I feel that this relationship transforms you, because it could be that you're communicating on a different level, that you have these different feelings, that you have this friendship and this partnership because you feel like this person is your best friend. It could be that right now the two of you, like, because the Queen of Cups is facing this way and the King of Cups is kind of facing this way. And maybe the two of you are kind of like you're separated right now, like you're frustrated with your partner. I do feel that this has a very positive outcome, and I do feel that because you feel so differently about this relationship and it has that friendship connection, I feel that this is something that you definitely want to work on. But again, as I was saying before, I just feel like communication is the key here. Communication is what is very important here, and explaining how you feel and giving that understanding. And that's what friends do, right? On a friendship level, as you explain to your friend and you feel like you can say whatever you want to say to that person and they're going to understand and accept. We have imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. New opportunities and possibilities. And then I feel like this one here too. We have the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. I feel that if you're single, I feel like you're kind of working through some things and you're realizing things and you're figuring out what kind of relationship that you want to have come in for yourself, and you know that what it is that you deserve and how you want to feel. I feel that if this is already a connection, it's releasing the past, it's working through your frustrations, it's being honest and open with your communication. I feel that it brings this relationship to a higher level and a lot of happiness here, and I like that. Let's get a Whispers of Love to close this out. Whispers of Love for this reading for Capricorn. We have relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. And that may be what this is too, is that's pretty fitting here. Relationship patterns, realizing, like I was saying before, what it is that you want, what it is that you don't want, putting relationship patterns that were negative for you behind you. Could be with friendships and family too, right? Putting those negative relationship patterns behind you and changing those and turning those around and having stronger connections with friendships and having more meaningful friendships. I just feel like your relationships are changing. The relationship that you have with yourself and the relationship that you have with others. And you're realizing a lot of patterns that you are doing. And you're changing those up, and that it feels so different over here. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.